What's up, you guys? So I realized all of my filming today has been in the car. So after I went shopping, I actually wanted to get out of the car and do some filming in here, you know, maybe just like a sit down sort of like one-on-one type thing. So I probably am going to show you guys what I got at the mall today. It's just exactly what I said, the foundation and then the foundation pump that I got from MAC. I actually got out of the mall with just the stuff that I needed. It's very surprising. I normally like to stop into some, you know, like a few shops and look to see what they have. You know, I always need some new shoes. But today I stuck to the plan and it worked out great. So here's what I actually got. The Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. So I've actually been using this makeup for maybe a couple of months. I'll show you guys what the bottle looks like. Here's what the bottle looks like. So as you can see, it doesn't come with a pump. It is just this. And I normally just pour it onto my hand and sort of take it from there. So anyway, I've been using it for a couple of months. And it's probably my current favorite foundation. Normally, when I buy foundations, I don't use them all. I will just use them for a few weeks, you know, maybe a month, and then I'll switch foundations, and that's just what I do. So this is actually my second bottle, maybe third bottle of the Double Wear. So I actually use the whole bottle before buying a new one, which isn't normal for me. Normally I like to like switch it up, you know, try some new things, but I really like this stuff. It's kind of worn out because it's the end of the day and I've been working, I had to run errands, so it's just gone. But it's pretty good stuff. I mean, if you haven't tried it, I recommend it. It's not expensive, but it's not cheap either. It's $39.50. I got it at the Macy's Estee Lauder counter. I think that might be the only place that they have it. I think Ulta might carry it as well, but the one that I went to near my house, they didn't have it. She said that they only had it at Macy's, so that's where I've been going. So yeah, that's the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place makeup. And then I also got this foundation pump to go with it. The guy at the MAC counter asked if it was for the Stay in Place makeup, and I said it was, and he said he actually sees a lot of people that go in there and they buy the pump for the Stay in Place makeup. So I'll show you. It's just this little guy right here. So maybe I have to pop it up. But yeah, there we go. Probably works when I put it in the foundation, right? Duh, Amelia. I'll go ahead and just put it in. Make sure it does screw on. I'm sure that it does. I read a lot on the internet that it does work. And even the guy at the MAC counter said that it works. So maybe I'm just not pressing down hard enough. Ah, that's the key, you guys. Push down really hard and then screw it in place. Anyway, so there. It fits. There we go. And it's only, this is only the cap, the pump, it's only $10. So I know that might sound a lot for like a little plastic thing that Estee Lauder should just put on here anyway, but what can you do? I mean, it helps because I won't lose a lot of product. Actually, let me go get I still have the other bottle of the Estee Lauder's makeup that I had, and I'll show, it's actually kind of gross and slightly embarrassing, but I'll show you guys what it looks like when you don't have a pump. It just gets all over the place. Hold on. Okay, so slightly disgusting, as you can see around the whole bottle cap. It gets everywhere. And I think what happens is, let me take this off. So I'll pour it onto my hand, you know, just like I normally do. And then when I try and like get it up really quick, it still falls onto like this little, you know, area right here. And then when I screw the cap back on, it just squishes all that foundation, and it's doing it right now. It squishes all that foundation and then it just dries there. I mean, I might be the only person that this happens to, but I don't know. I had to do something because look at all that. That's a ton of product right there. Excuse my dog, he's breathing in the background. That is a ton of product that is just lost. So $10 for this little guy that you can reuse is probably a good idea. So, I mean, I think they do it on purpose. Foundation or makeup companies, they won't put a pump on it because then you'll lose product quicker and you'll have to go buy some more faster, right? I mean, it's a good selling point. Make people waste their products so that they'll come back and buy more. But, I mean, it's okay. It is really good foundation, so I can't really argue about that. So then the other day, for Mother's Day, I went to Lush Cosmetics for the very first time. I know what you're thinking, the first time? What? Amelia, you are crazy. That stuff is awesome. Because I know, I picked some stuff up and I tried it. It's actually really great. So yesterday I went to Lush Cosmetics for the first time, and I went there solely for the purpose of buying my mom a Mother's Day gift because she really likes relaxation, you know, facial, skincare, you know, bath type stuff. So I thought, well, this would be perfect because I've heard a lot of good things about Lush Cosmetics. So why not just go in there and, you know, get a gift box for her and then possibly look around for myself because that's what I do. So I did. And the lady at the store recommended this, Angels on Bare Skin. So it is a face and body cleanser. I've only been using it for a couple of days, but I really like it so far. I'll show you guys what the inside looks like. So this is the inside. It's handmade, I guess. I think that's actually what it says on here. Handmade with fresh ingredients. So what you do is you just take a little pea-size amount and you put it in your hand and then you mix it with water and then sort of make it into like a paste, and then that's when you can grab it from your hand and then wipe all over your face. You can go down to the neck and then rinse it off with water. I was gonna try what they call, I think, herbalism. It's green. It's a lot greener than this stuff. But she said that if you have oily skin, it helps for oily skin. I'm not sure, don't quote me on that. I'll have to look that up. But when I told her that I did have oily skin, but I've kind of gotten it under control and now it's more of like a normal, that's when she recommended this Angels on Bare Skin. So it smells really great. Smells like, I think there's lavender in it, and it does smell like lavender. It smells really good. And it feels really good. You can feel it when you're rubbing it on your skin. It's like a gentle exfoliant too. So when you use it, it exfoliates your skin, but it's gentle enough for you to use it every day. So that's what I liked about it. And then once I rinse it off, it feels so smooth. Like honestly, unlike anything I've ever felt before. So I'm really, really loving this right now. I think I need to go back and get some more products because I think just this isn't enough. I need to buy more. And then when I was at the register to check out, the lady asked if I wanted to buy a charity pot, which having never been, my dogs are playing in the background, which never having been to Lush Cosmetics, I had no idea what it was. Hold on. My husband took the door off to our office because when we were moving in, we couldn't fit the desk and he didn't want to take it apart and put it back together. So the door is actually still off and I can't shut it, and the dogs just love to play with each other. So anyway, back to my Lush Cosmetics story. Charity pot. Having never been to Lush, I didn't know what she was talking about. So she was like, here, you know, go ahead and try it. So she put a little on my hand. It looks like this. It's just a little bit, honestly, like, let's see, like this much. It goes a long, long way. It feels so good on the hands. So the plus side to buying that as well, I bought the little one because I didn't know if I would actually like it long term, but the plus to buying the charity pot is a portion of the proceeds go to a charity that they sort of work with. But you can choose which one too. So this one is Hawaii Wildlife Center. I thought that was kind of cool. I've been to Hawaii once before. So it says, providing critical hospital and rehabilitative care to native Hawaiian bird and bat species. So kind of cool. So that is what I got from Lush. I also did get a couple of bath bombs because I've heard that their bath bombs are like to die for, and I actually haven't tried them yet. I haven't really had time, but here they are. You can put them in these nice little bags. This one, I actually can't remember what the name of it is, but it's got like a little rose petal in the middle. It smells really good. We'll have to find out the name of that bath bomb and I'll put it down in the description below. That one's mine though. Hopefully I can use that. Maybe I'll use it Wednesday because I have a presentation coming up for work and that always stresses me out to have to speak in front of people, which is what I'm doing right now kinda, but anyway, yeah, that always stresses me out having to talk. So maybe Wednesday I'll finally be able to use that one. And then I grabbed another one here in the bag. This one I actually grabbed for my husband. He doesn't even take baths, but I thought maybe if he had this bath bomb, he would. This one here. It smells so good, you guys. This stuff is like to die for. What have I been missing? How long has Lush Cosmetics been around? I mean, I've heard about them like for a long time, but I just never had the chance to go in there. I think I need to go back though. So yeah, that's not much. I only got a couple things today and a couple things the other day, but I don't really get a chance to go out shopping very often. I mean, we live in a small town and the closest mall is like 30 minutes away. Okay, everybody, so my camera stopped recording in the middle of, I guess I was actually at the end of the video, but it started, it stopped recording in the middle of my sentence when my husband came home. So if you guys like what you see and you are interested in seeing more, please like and subscribe. Thanks. Bye, you guys. I'll have to find out what the name of that bath bomb is and I'll put it down in the prescription. And oh, I hear the garage. I think my husband's home. He's home. Let's see if he sees me. He doesn't.